into his eyes. They're the eyes of a man obsessed by sex. Eyes that mock our sacred institutions. Bedroom eyes, they call them in a bygone day. They're the eyes of a man.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Horny Creek. My name is Mark. With me, as always, is my wife, Carol. How you doing today, Carol?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, it's been a good week here. It is February 7th, 2001.
It is.
Yep. And God bless you.
Thank you.
Every day. I don't know if you're a fan of The Bard.
What part? Oh, you mean Shakespeare?
Yes.
Yeah. What about Shakespeare?
But are you ready for A Winter's Tale?
Is that a Shakespeare play?
Yeah, Winter's Tale, isn't it?
I don't know. Never heard of it. I
Oh,
see.
maybe not.
I see something floating in the middle of the air.
Oh, there's some cobwebbing here.
It's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Is it? Like, do you see what I see?
No.
There's like two white little balls just hanging in the middle of the air.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not sure if they're spiders, if they're spider eggs, if there's something caught in the web. But there's definitely a web. And I just saw a spider before we started. So, it's pretty gross. Pretty gross.
Yeah, it's a web, for sure. It looks like it's coming from the ceiling.
Uh-huh. From the ceiling to the recording equipment?
Maybe? I don't know.
But it's moving.
Well,
and
it's
gross.
It's moving because it's no longer anchored.
Oh, did you break it?
I must have. I bet it was connected to my microphone.
Oh well. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to distract you from the recording. Ew. He knocked it down with a thing. So like that means touching.
With a jazz drive, everyone.
It's gross.
I used a jazz drive.
What the fuck is a jazz drive?
It's, a memory stick thing.
Ew. Just because it has spider stuff on it now. And I still don't know what kind of spider stuff it has.
What? What are you talking about?
Is it eggs?
No, I don't think it was. No, it wasn't eggs. That's not what the spider eggs look like.
I don't know. It's little white balls.
Stop talking about my little white balls. I think it was dust, honestly. That just like
that checks out.
That just kind of got caught up in it or whatever. But yes, A Winter's Tale is a play by William Shakespeare.
I wonder if it has anything to do with this episode of Dawson's Creek, because I don't know the story, so I can't compare.
It's about King Leonidas and his wife Hermione.
Huh.
And she's jealous unfoundedly of his wife and his friend Polixes or whatever.
Leonidas.
Huh. Or Leon.
I recognize that
something
name.
like that. Leonidas or Leontus or something like that. I don't know.
Anyway, he's jealous of his friend, so I guess that has something to do with it.
I mean, maybe a little.
In a
bit.
very abstract way.
It's also the last story in Stephen King's collection, Different Seasons. It's called A Winter's Tale.
Huh.
Well, it's called The Breathing Method, but like each one of those stories, which have all been turned into movies except for that last one, and I bet you that last one will never be turned into a movie, start with something like there's Summer of Corruption, and I think that's Apt Pupil, I'm pretty sure. Fall from Innocence, and that's The Body, and Hope Springs Eternal, which is Rita Hayworth and The Shawshank Redemption.
Huh. What about the one with the cat?
Cat's Eye?
Yeah.
That's not in Different Seasons.
But it is a short story by Stephen King.
Yes, that's true.
That was turned into a movie.
Correct.
A very creepy movie.
Yeah, with Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
But the breathing method, which is The Winter's Tale, you know what it's about?
What?
It's about a woman who like she's going into labor, and she gets into I think a car accident or something like that, and her head gets chopped off during birth, but she's still like the head is still making the breathing noises and stuff
fuck?
for the Lamaze, and she ends up like giving birth, like successfully giving birth without a head.
Well, I think the body would probably continue that process.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think the head and Lamaze breathing have anything to do with it.
But that's no, but that like it was. I'm sure it was inspired by like Lamaze was like a trend because this is early '80s. So like Lamaze, I think '82 maybe is when different seasons came out. But Lamaze was like not necessarily a trend, but it was gaining popularity at the time.
Okay.
So he probably read stories about it or whatever and was like, oh, weird.
Interesting.
That one famously ends with his like he has this little thing where it's like in some of his stories they're stories being told by these dudes in this like weird club in like the 60s, like one of those like upper crust, like, oh, we've got a nice little club here and we've got high back chairs and we smoke pipes or cigars or whatever, you know, and drink brandy out of snifters. And like one of those kind of clubs, like a leather and cigar club, and
A leather and cigar club. Interesting.
and they tell stories, right? And so that's a story. One of them is supposed to bring a story like every week or whatever, and that's like one of the guys brings that story, and supposedly it's a true story or whatever in the parlance of the show anyway. And it says something like there's a fireplace, and inscribed above the fireplace it says something like it is the tale, not he who tells it.
Okay.
And there's a butler there that like is seemingly ageless.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's it.
So should we talk about the episode of Horny Creek?
A Winter's Tale.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in this episode of Horny Creek,
Yeah.
there is the class senior ski trip. Like,
Yeah.
did your class go on a senior trip? Is that a thing?
Well, first of all, no, my class didn't go on a senior trip. Although I was aware that, like, I think in maybe some of the upper crust schools they did that kind of stuff. And going on a ski trip is very upper crust.
Yeah. Is frickin' what do they live in?
Cape Side.
Cape Side. Is Cape Side upper crust?
I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's like a rich little. Well, that's the thing is like it's a rich little resort town. So you like I don't know. They want to have it both ways because it's like they want it to be like a little resort town which has the rich people that come and visit and stuff like that at the club and everything, you know, and then the townies. Like the worthless townies. And they're supposed to be the worthless townies or whatever. But they also do upper crusty type stuff. Maybe it's a New England thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Joey's family, obviously not upper crust.
No. Dawson's family, I mean, maybe. Well, not upper crust, but like...
Middle class.
I mean, they own their own business.
Solidly middle class. Maybe upper middle class.
Yeah, because they have their own business.
Yeah. But yeah, so they go on a frickin' ski trip. And yeah, my class didn't go on any frickin' senior trips.
Me either.
Just saying. And the last episode, we had Drew hooking up with some chick that his mom was like forcing him to date, right?
Some random chick, yeah.
She's here on this trip.
Yeah, why?
I don't know what. Do we decide to hire her for the rest of the season, or?
I guess so. Maybe it's one of those things where it's like if you hire somebody, you've got them, you might as well like film as many scenes as you can with them.
I guess. But Joey and Pacey are going on the trip. Jen and Jack are going on the trip.
Right.
And we've got Drew and whatever random girl this is on the trip. But Dawson, not on the trip. No. Dawson's missing his senior trip.
Yeah.
He's no longer able to enjoy childhood things. He's like separated from the rest of them. The adult business he has to deal with.
This is a perfect encapsulation of what the show has become. Because Dawson's Creek has become the Pacey and Joey show on one half of the stuff. Mm-hmm. And then the Dawson show on the other half of the stuff.
Yeah.
They're almost never together anymore.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Agreed. It is weird. And
If I
like,
was James Vanderbeek, I would be like, does everyone hate me? What the fuck?
oh, we don't hate you, James Vanderbeek. We happen to like.
You were John Moxon or whatever in Varsity Blues.
No, we happen to like whoever plays Pacey better. What's his name?
Huh?
What's the guy who plays Pacey? What's his name?
I don't remember.
Oh, jeez.
He's from the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, but we like him a little bit
You
more.
know who plays Casey, everyone. Pacey.
Casey. I was going to say, jeez. I mean, we had a couple of cocktails with dinner. Like,
Oh my god.
we can't even say names now.
God, that's gonna drive me nuts too. That I can't remember his name. But anyway, so yeah, it's weird. We have the dueling storylines. Which one do you want to go with first?
Let's do Dawson first.
All right.
So
Said no one ever.
Right? Oh my god. Now I can't remember the name of the old guy, Mr. Brooks.
Mr. Brooks.
So Mr. Brooks, instead
Albert Brooks.
of successfully committing suicide,
Yeah.
he is in a coma
He's a loser to the end.
and being kept alive on life support machines.
Joshua Jackson.
I feel like when you have terminal cancer, yes, you're right, Joshua Jackson. When you have terminal cancer and you attempt suicide,
Yeah.
even if you haven't signed DNR paperwork, it's implied.
Right.
Like, what the fuck, people?
And for everyone wondering, DNR stands for Department of Natural Resources.
Do not resuscitate.
Oh, sorry. Yes, that's correct.
So this poor man, who obviously wanted to die, is hooked up to machines that are making him live.
Machines.
But he's not even conscious. Like, let him go.
Yeah.
But because Dawson was forced to sign this paperwork,
So he can
It's-
pick up his pills.
yeah, it's up to Dawson to make the decision, which is absolutely ridiculous because is he 18? I don't think so.
No, he's 17, I think they say. I think they very specifically say he's 17.
Like, who would put a 17-year-old in this position?
Dr. Tony Hale's like, you better call your fucking parents.
Yeah. Yeah, that is what he recommends. But I think it's really wrong of Mr. Brooks to put him in this position.
Well, I don't think he intentionally put him in this position.
He had him sign the paperwork and then tried to kill himself.
And then he thought he was going to die. He didn't think like, oh, I'm going to fail and be on fucking life support. He didn't think that.
So now it's on Dawson to decide whether or not to take him off life support. Like, did anybody bother to ask if they should put him on the life support? Because I would have saved everybody a lot of time.
Yeah, no shit.
Ridiculous.
He's dying and he tried to kill himself. That's like double death.
Exactly. So Dawson has, his girlfriend there
Yeah, Gretchen.
and his parents and Graham's, all the support in the world,
Yeah.
but he has to make the decision.
Yeah, ultimately it's his call. He goes into church, the chapel or whatever, where Graham's is, and he's talking to her about praying and everything.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know what to do.
And she's like, oh, you'll figure it out.
Yeah. It's like, well, he did try to kill himself. So maybe that's what he wanted.
You'd think that'd be obvious.
We get a pointless scene of his friend coming back.
Oh, I don't think it was pointless.
The one that stole his girlfriend. I was going to say, I do kind of think it's pointless, but I'll let it slide because it's fucking Andy Griffith. Did you hear the joy in my voice?
Yes.
When I was like, oh, it's Andy Griffith.
You were very happy.
It's like it's like having a security blanket come on your screen or whatever.
Why? From what show does he feel like a security
The
blanket?
Andy Griffith Show.
Okay.
I never watched Matlock,
I watched Matlock.
the lawyer show that he did, but the Andy Griffith Show is my dad's favorite show, and he's just there's something very like charming and comforting about Andy Griffith. Like when he was younger, gifted comedian and everything. I think he does comedy less now, but he has just a very warming presence to him.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
And he was good in this.
But he shows up at his friend's bedside.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, did he explain how he knew to come?
Yeah, because Mr. Brooks sent him a letter.
Okay.
It was like, I'm dying.
So
You fuck. And no, he said I'm basically he said that he forgave him. Like he was ready to forgive him for everything that happened and that he was okay. And Andy Griffith was all like, I don't know why he needed to forgive me. The only person he ever hurt was himself with the anger and resentment and stuff.
Okay. The only person he ever hurt was himself would imply that he would need to forgive. I don't know.
I guess. I don't know.
Anyway, he says...
Maybe he said he was sorry. I don't know. I think that's what he said. He said he forgave him or whatever, and he was sorry that he held a grudge for so long, and that's what he said. I don't know why he was sorry. Like, the only person that he hurt was himself. Yeah.
And then he expressed that he felt upset because a small part of his wife, because he married this woman that Mr. Brooks was in love with, always loved Mr. Brooks and was always, he was always gonna have that special place of like first love or whatever.
Yeah.
And he talks about how, I got to have a whole life with her and, we had kids together and, all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. It's like, are you bragging at his bedside right now? Like, I didn't really... What
he said was, were you in and out of a coma of your own when the scene was happening?
Maybe.
What he said was, when she died, I thought about messaging him. I thought about calling him or sending him a letter or whatever when she died. But I didn't because I realized that it would hurt him so much more than it hurt me. Because I got to have a life with her and everything and all that stuff. Like so it would be more painful for him. And then he's like, but they'll see each other now, like, in heaven. He got there first or whatever. And he's like, which is probably how it always should have been or whatever.
Yeah.
So he kind of admits that, like, maybe he fucking, like, screwed this dude over.
So do you think this is, like, foreshadowing for Dawson and Pacey? Do you think they're still going to be fighting over Joey when they're, like, 80?
God, I hope so. I'd love to see an 80-year-old Joshua Jackson and an 80-year-old James Vanderbeek be like, I still fucking hate you.
But they already love each other again.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, so his friend stops by, brags at his bedside about living a life.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Let's distill it down to that.
And
then Don Knotts walks in.
He does not.
It's like, we gotta go.
But yeah, so he takes off. And then eventually Dawson does make the decision to take him off of life support.
Right. The most obvious decision ever.
Right. After, agonizing the whole episode about it. Stupid. And, whatever. I guess it's a little bit sad.
It's sad. Like, I had grieved Mr. Brooks in the last episode.
Yeah. I think it's a little bizarre that Grams had a romantic relationship with Mr. Brooks. They were very close. Yeah. And yet even she leaves and everybody leaves Dawson alone with the body when he dies. Yeah. Like, it's like, oh, Dawson's the most important person. I don't think Dawson is the most important person in this situation, guys.
No.
I think Grams needs a hug.
Yeah, for sure.
But
she just lost someone close to her.
Yeah.
After losing her husband.
Yeah.
You think that's reopening some old wounds?
I'm sure. But so Dawson misses out on being a teenager, the last chance he has to be a teenager before he grows up.
Yep.
But that's like his life. That's
Dawson's childhood has been buried in the backyard for a long time ago.
And then they decide to memorialize him by watching his pictures.
One of his pictures.
And Grams had never seen one, so she was excited.
I've never seen one.
And Gretchen sits on the floor at Dawson's feet.
Yeah. To get a massage, perhaps?
Maybe, I don't know.
I thought that was weird, too. I did also clock that.
It's like, why don't you have a chair?
Yeah. I thought she was going to sit on his lap for a minute, and I was like, inappropriate in front of the parents. But then she sits on the floor in front of him, and it's like, okay.
Yeah.
He's got to sit projectionist. He has to sit by the projectioner, so.
True.
So I guess that's why.
So I guess that wraps up the Dawson plot. Mr. Brooks is finally gone, and I'm sure we'll quickly forget about him.
Wow.
Come on, we've been waiting for this guy to die for many episodes.
Jesus Christ. They'll do something with the film or whatever. It'll win an award or something.
Yeah, you're right, probably. So the rest of the episode is the ski trip.
Yeah.
So all of
it's basically the movie Ski School. Or Ski School 2.
There's no such thing.
Yeah, there is.
Is there?
Yeah, you've never seen Ski School?
No.
Oh my god, okay.
You're fucking with me, right?
No, it's like one of those bad sex comedies from the 80s.
Oh, like Hamburger?
Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly that type of movie. I mean, not exactly like that movie, but that type of movie. It's about a ski patrol, like, people or something like that or whatever. Yeah. And all the shenanigans they get into.
Interesting.
And they made a sequel, Ski School 2.
Awful.
It's actually not bad.
Well, I mean, Hamburger is pretty bad, so...
It's better than Hamburger.
Okay.
But it's like, fucking Police Academy was super popular. And everyone was like, let's do that. But they all did it terrible.
Well,
They all forgot to get Steve Guttenberg.
I think this part of the episode wanted to be a bad sex comedy from the 80s.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because there's some sex stuff going on in all three couples.
Yeah, that's true.
I think this is the horniest episode yet of Horny Creek.
I agree.
So, first couple, we'll say
Jack and
Jen
Diane.
and Jack.
Oh, God, yes.
So
I was so upset at where this went.
I know. So Jen hurts herself. She's complaining the whole ride up there that she's like uncoordinated and doesn't know how to ski and this is just stupid and blah, blah, blah. She doesn't even make it to try to ski. She falls on the snow and hurts herself.
Yep, like hurts her ankle.
So she already is like bound to the bedroom. And Jack is, I don't know, hanging out in solidarity.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, he does. He like goes off. He goes off at some points.
That's true. At one point, she's just sitting on the floor. When he comes back, she's broken into the mini fridge, literally broken into it, because they were all supposed to be like locked.
Yeah, they're all supposed to be locked. They're supposed to be same sex like rooms and stuff like that. But what's his name? Drew just grabs like I don't know why. Like he must know they're the main characters of the show or whatever, because he's like. Pacey and fucking, like, why does he even care? Pacey and Joey, here's your room. Jen and Jack, here's your room. No sexual tension there, foreshadowing. And here's my room with the chick that I'm banging. And then
whatever her name is.
And then he gives the rest of the keys to the other kids. And he's like, go on extras.
Yeah. So Jack finds Jen drunk already on the floor, drinking out of the thing because she's trying to numb her pain.
Yeah.
And he decides to join her in the drinking. And they're having a fantastic teenage drunken time.
Mm-hmm. She's been talking to him about, why don't you go for what's-his-face? And he's like, he's not cute.
Yeah, he's not attracted to Toby for whatever reason.
He wants a manly guy.
Yeah, he does say that. But apparently Jen's a very manly guy because he starts kissing her.
I know. Oh my God, I was so mad. I'm like, why do shows do this? Why do shows undercut gay characters by like, oh, but let's make them a little bit straight? Like, you're undercutting the whole reason you have a gay character on the show. Soap did the same thing.
Oh.
Soap had Jody Dallas, who was fucking a gay...
Billy Crystal.
Yeah, a gay character, and then... But they had him have sex with a woman. At some point, and then he gets her pregnant.
Huh,
and
weird.
They have a baby to raise together. Carol actually is her name. It's funny.
Like, I can picture the character Jody, but I cannot picture him having sex with a woman.
I mean, you don't see it, obviously, because it's, it was network television in the late 1970s. But, like, yeah, it's definitely implied.
But yeah, her and Jack are making out hardcore. He's like on top of her on the floor. And
trying to get her pants off.
And she's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Thank God she put a stop to it. I think he absolutely would have fucked her. And I don't understand because he had Katie Holmes naked wanting to have sex with him a couple seasons ago. And he was like, can't get it up. But he was ready to fuck Jen.
Maybe he wasn't getting it up. I don't know.
Well, you said he was trying to get her pants off. So.
I mean, he did seem like it, yes. But he got pretty far with Katie Holmes, too, before he had to stop.
And he wasn't drunk when he was with Katie Holmes. He was drunk when he was with Jen. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. But she's the one who puts a stop to it, not him.
Yeah, and the whole thing's upsetting. And she's like, yeah, but we would regret this in the future or whatever. And, like, we love each other, but, like, platonically. And I'm like, the whole time, I'm like, yeah, they're just friends. Can they just be friends?
And he's like, "Are you sure?" And she's like, "Yeah, because you're gay."
They have really good chemistry. That's part of the problem is the two actors have very good chemistry together.
Yeah.
Neither of the actors are actually homosexual, so
Maybe they need to have sex.
maybe they have. I don't know.
Get rid of the chemistry or tension or whatever.
Yeah, remember when Jen was going to have sex with Pacey?
Yeah, that didn't work out.
No.
Which, that's weird to me.
That it didn't work out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Her and Pacey are both attractive people. They're
Yeah.
both teenagers. Like, why not?
She has more chemistry with Kerr Smith, though.
Agreed. But speaking of chemistry with Pacey, Joey is all freaked out and like doesn't want to have sex and wants to make sure he knows that this weekend is not about sex and this is not happening.
It's a continuation of their no sex in the champagne room conversation from last week.
Right. But yeah, I don't know what her big like deal is here.
I don't know. She's afraid.
But of what?
And she keeps getting advice. Like, people keep basically telling her to fuck Pacey. Like, because they're like, she talks to Jack, and Jack's like, yeah, but the things that we fear in life, those are the things that are worth, like, actually, going through with and stuff.
And then Drew's girlfriend has a crush on Pacey.
And keeps, like, kind of coming on to him.
Yeah. And, like, why doesn't Drew care? Like, he should.
Keeps trying to invite Pacey to the hot tub.
So, like, are people fucking in these outdoor hot tubs? Because
Who knows, maybe.
that's gross. I'm just saying. There are places where there's hot tubs that people rent by like the hour and have sex in.
I know, it sounds gross as fuck.
It's disgusting. It's like, like people's juices and stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's superheated water, but still. They should when you rent it, they should give you a key and a prescription for penicillin.
Right. But Joey gets really pissed off because she thinks that Pacey likes the girl because she's flirting with him.
I mean, kind of. Like, what pisses her off is basically Pacey's like, look, let's fucking talk about why you're scared. He's like, I'm willing to wait. I don't care about waiting. I want to know that there's a future, though, that we're working towards something. And he's like, and we need to talk about why you're afraid. And he's like, I'll tell you why I'm afraid. And he said, he kind of gives the Andy Griffith speech where he says that he's afraid that some part of her will always be with Dawson and always want Dawson to have been the first. Mm-hmm. And that's why she's so hesitant.
Yeah, he says that he's afraid that is her reason to not want to have sex with him.
And instead of being like, because it's like he sets it up as a situation where it's like, let's tell each other why we're afraid and stuff like that. He tells her his fear. And instead of being like, well, I understand you're afraid of that. That's not the case or whatever. Like, and making him feel better. She's like, that's what you fucking think? That's what you think? That you think I'm with it? And it's like, it's what he's afraid of. It's not supposed to be rational or logical or whatever. And she never says, oh, you're wrong.
Because I don't think he is. I really don't. I think that's part of what's going on with her.
So they have a big fight and he leaves. And he's wandering around and Miss Bikini comes up. And she's like, oh, you changed your mind about the hot tub. Let's fucking fuck in the hot tub. And he's like, no, I don't want to have sex. And she's like, I know, like, you're with what's her name or whatever, stick up her ass. She's like, and I'm with, this asshole or whatever, but it doesn't matter. They don't need to know. Like, it's just sex. Who cares? Yeah. It doesn't mean anything.
That's her attitude.
And he's like, but it means something to me. And it's not about sex. It's about sharing, like,
the most intimate thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he goes through this big long speech or whatever. And I said it'd be nice if Joey would hear that, kind of thinking that's where they were going.
Right.
And then we pull back and Joey's like standing there or whatever.
So she takes him back to their room.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, I'm glad this happened, but it felt very forced and unnatural.
Yeah. This is not a first time.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, first times don't feel like this. Let's set it up like a fucking little game or whatever,
But she decides that she's going to have sex with Pacey because of what he said. And she's like explaining to him and calling him darling and my dear and sweetheart. And it's weird because she doesn't talk like that to him.
You like, this is not because of tonight. It's because of tonight. It's because of everything else. It's because you knew that this ring was my mom's or whatever. And you fucking, we were on a boat and whatever. And like, yeah.
You knew I wasn't ready.
I didn't even have to say anything. You didn't try to finger me or whatever. And like, she's going through this whole like thing, and she's like, and I'm gonna like count to 10 if you want to stop me or whatever.
Yeah, because that's what he did, and he kissed her, which I mean that was cute. Whatever.
Yeah. And she's like taking off his shirt and stuff like that, and then they start kissing, and then we fade to black because it's on.
Yeah, because it's primetime TV. But yeah, so she's finally not a virgin anymore.
They fucked.
I'm happy that it happened. I just wish that they had done a better job with the dialogue, I guess. Yeah. Or less dialogue. I don't know. It was weird.
It's definitely going to be a thing now I don't know if I'm surprised or not. Like I kind of always figured that her first time would be with Dawson or whatever, but I guess makes sense. Like, I mean, she is so far away from Dawson right now, as far as like her being with him.
And she was 15 when she was with Dawson, and she's 17 now. I mean, there's a big difference there.
I guess that's true. Maybe the producers feel like a responsibility to be like, we got to be the right age.
So yeah, little Joey Potter has become a woman.
Yeah, Joey Potter got deflowered.
Dawson, still a virgin, dating a college woman.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
Seriously. It's like a fucking turtle driving a Ferrari. But yeah, I mean, good episode. Mm-hmm. I would give it 4.5 condoms, I think.
Out of 5?
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like 5 should be reserved for, like...
Dawson losing his virginity?
Multiple people having sex in the same episode.
All right.
But, like, 5's like an orgy. But no, I mean, she lost her virginity. She lost her virginity. Jack and Diane almost had sex.
I'm sure Drew and the slutty girl had sex.
Yeah.
Off camera, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll give it 5. I kind of want room to grow, but
this may be the most sexual episode they ever do.
I'll say 5 then. 5 condoms.
We went from like 1.5 or 2 to 5. Don't hold anything back there, Horny Creek.
Yeah. Hell of an episode.
Awesome episode.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
But that is the episode for the week. Carol, tell people where they can find their own condoms.
You can write us at latefee1994@aol.com. Mm-hmm. Check out our website at www.retrolatefee.com.
Yep.
And share the tapes with your friends.
All right,
Bye.